This is the continuation of the video number 25. Okay. In last video, we have seen gametogenesis and gamete transfer. Okay. That completes pre-fertilization events. Now, fertilization. This is also very important for 1, 2 or 3 marks. Okay. Fertilization. In fertilization is a very important event in sexual reproduction. After formation of gametes, the fertilization must take place. Okay. It is one of the important event in sexual reproduction. What is fertilization? The process of fusion of male and female gamete is called syngamy, also called fertilization. The union of male and female gamete is called fertilization. What happens after fertilization? After fertilization, diploid zygote is formed. Okay, the zygote is diploid. But if we examine the life cycle of some lower animals, like rotifers, honeybees, the egg directly develops into an individual without undergoing fertilization. We call Partinogenesis. That is, the male and female gametes are formed. The female gamete, the egg or the ovum, directly develops into an animal or individual. What we call Partinogenesis. How to define the process of development of an egg directly into an individual without fertilization is called Partinogenesis. A very important definition for 1 mark. Lower animals like rotifers, honeybees, lizards, and even birds. One bird, turkey, a good example for Partinote. Partinote. In honeybees, we have many honeybees in a hive. They are workers. They developed through Partinogenesis. The egg directly developed into an individual. It cannot produce the egg or the ovum. ವರ್ಕರ್ ಅಂತ ನಾವೇನು ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ ಅವೆಲ್ಲನ ಪಾರ್ಥಿನೋಜೆನೆಸಿಸ್ನಿಂದ ಬಂದಿರತಕ್ಕಂಥವು. ಈ ಸಮ್ಟೈಮ್ಸ್ ರೈತರ ಬೆಳೆನ ಹಾಳು ಮಾಡ್ತವೆ ಇನ್ಸೆಕ್ಟ್ಸ್. ಯಾಕೆ ಅಷ್ಟೊಂದು ನಂಬರ್ ಇನ್ಸೆಕ್ಟ್ಸ್ ಬರ್ತವೆ, ಹೇಗೆ ಬರ್ತವೆ ಅಂತಂದರೆ ಪಾರ್ಥಿನೋಜೆನೆಸಿಸ್ ಮುಖಾಂತರ ಆಲ್ ದ ಎಗ್ಸ್ which are not fertilized, they directly develop into an individual. ನಾವು ಆರ್ಮಿ ವರ್ಮ್ ಅಂತ ನೋಡ್ತೀವಿ. ನಾವು ಆರ್ಮಿ ವರ್ಮ್ ಇಡೀ ಬೆಳೆಯೆಲ್ಲ ತಿಂದು ಹಾಕಿಬಿಡ್ತವೆ. ರೀಸೆಂಟಾಗೆ ನಾವು ನೋಡಿದ್ವಿ ಈ ವಾಟ್ ವಿ ಕಾಲ್ ಇನ್ಸೆಕ್ಟ್. ಆ ಇನ್ಸೆಕ್ಟು ಎಲ್ಲ ಬೆಳೆನ ರೈತರನ್ನ ಹಾಳು ಮಾಡ್ತು. ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಎ ಗ್ರಾಸ್ ಹಾಪರ್ ಅಲ್ವಾ. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್, in majority of algae, fishes and amphibians, fertilization takes place in water. Okay, that is aquatic medium. Outside the body. So gametes are formed and the fertilization takes place outside the body or the female. We call external fertilization. The fertilization which takes place outside the female body is called external fertilization. Example, fishes, bony fish, amphibians, frog. Fish, frog lays the eggs on water, the female. Then the male comes and deposits the sperms on the eggs. Fertilization takes place outside the female body. That is, fertilization takes place under water. Males, females release the gametes simultaneously so that the chances of syngamy or fertilization is more. Okay. In these animals, the male animal produces large number of sperms when compared to the eggs, because chances of wastage of sperms is there. So this is the reason large number of sperms are produced by the male. Okay. Now, disadvantages of external fertilization. In external fertilization, the fertilization takes place outside the female. What are the disadvantages? The main disadvantage is young ones produced outside the female. So, they face predatory problems. Predation. You have studied organisms and population. If one animal eats another animal, the process we call predation. You have seen such things in your TV when you watch some Discovery Channel or NGC Channel. Okay. ಸಮುದ್ರದಲ್ಲಿ ಲಕ್ಷಾಂತರ ಮೀನುಗಳು, ಸಣ್ಣ ಸಣ್ಣ ಮೀನುಗಳು ಹೋಗ್ತಾ ಇರ್ತವೆ, ಪ್ರೊಡ್ಯೂಸ್ ಆಗಿರ್ತವೆ. ಓಕೆ, ಯಾಕೆ ಅಷ್ಟೊಂದು ಸಣ್ಣ ಮೀನುಗಳು ಆಗ್ತವೆ? ಉತ್ಪತ್ತಿ ಆಗ್ತವೆ ಅಂದರೆ ದೇ ಫೇಸ್ ಪ್ರಿಡೇಟರಿ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್. ಲಾರ್ಜ್ ಫಿಶ್ eat small fishes. So in nature, it happens. For the conservation of the species, large number of young ones are produced. Even if some young ones are eaten by the large animals, some animals retain in the nature. So it is one of the mechanism of continuation of species. ನಾವು ನೋಡ್ತೀವಿ ಬೇಕಾದಷ್ಟು ಫಿಶಸ್ಸು ಸಮುದ್ರದಲ್ಲಿ ಓಡ್ತಾ ಇರ್ತದೆ, ಸಣ್ಣ ಫಿಶ್. ಲಾರ್ಜ್ ಫಿಶಸ್ ಬಂದು ತಿಂತಾ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಎಷ್ಟು ತಿಂದರೂ ಇನ್ನೂ ಉಳಿತವೆ. ದ್ಯಾಟ್ ಈಸ್ ವೆರಿ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್. In disadvantage, what is the main, in external fertilization, what is the main disadvantage? The young one face predatory problems. In addition to that, the embryo that is formed is not protected by the female one. Embryo ಆದರೂ ಸಹ ಹಾಳಾಗಬಹುದು. Protection of embryo is not there. Parental care is not there. Very important point. Take. Parental care is not there in external fertilization. Okay. Next, internal fertilization. The fertilization classified into two types, external and internal fertilization. Whenever the fertilization takes place inside the female body, then we call internal fertilization. For transfer of sperms, copulatory organs are present in animals. Okay. In internal fertilization, the egg is formed inside the female body. You take man also. In human being, the egg is formed or ovum is formed in the female. Okay. Next. What about in seeded plants? In seeded plants like gymnosperm and angiosperms, pollen tube carry the male gamete because they are non-motile. Reptiles, fungi, mammals, birds. Okay. In birds, cloacal mating is there. Cloacal mating. You know, cloaca means it is birth canal as well as the waste or the feces comes through the same canal. In bryophytes, pteridophytes, gymnosperms and angiosperms, fertilization is internal. Okay. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಮಿಸ್ಟೇಕ್ ಆಗಿದೆ ನೋಡ್ರಿ. ರೆಪ್ಟೈಲ್ಸ್ fertilization, fungi, internal fertilization, mammals, birds. Okay. That's all about fertilization. Very important one. Okay. Thank you. Thank you once again. This comes under the same video. Video number 25.